I was reading that, you know, you're talking about in one of the press pieces, the love for a child.
Okay.
That, of course, comes from the experience that you had. Was that difficult for you to write, and why did you feel like you really wanted to write
Yeah, you know, I didn't want to write it, actually. And that came out of a co-write, you know. I was sitting there, a friend of mine playing piano, and I on guitar, and I hummed in the melody almost immediately. A couple of words came out quickly, like from the first verse. And I stopped myself. I'm like, well, that's not really a love song. I can't share that. I was looking for happiness, you know. So I spent 2 days walking around. I was in London at the time. Just walking around trying to think of something else to put over this melody. And then finally, my friend who I was working on it with, he said, hey, why don't we record what you're working on? I said, oh, no, you know. Like, the only thing I've got is this story that I can't stop thinking about, you know. Which was obvious to me that it needed to be put down. So I said, all right, these are my scratch lyrics, everyone, scratch lyrics. I'm going to change this later. I even made a little announcement. Sang the song. And when I listened to the playback, I was like, wait a second, like, this is a love song, you know? So it was just something that had been brewing inside of me that needed to come out, a way to acknowledge my family that, yeah, things happen. And things might happen to an 8-year-old. But that's not happening to me now. And really, when I look back at my life, I was loved through and through and through, you know? So it was a really powerful song for me to share it with them, too, you know?